today we are reviewing a Datum project. It is the second part of the video about this project, so let's get started. Stakeholders. First, users. Submit data. Data can be personal or business data and collections thereof, or data from IoT devices and any other data source. Second, storage nodes. Provide compute power and storage capacity to store data in the decentralized network. Storage nodes are part of the BigChainDB cluster that allows Datum to provide global scale storage of submitted data. Data consumers. Any entity wishing to access data, users can grant data under their precise terms, either for free or for a fee. Data token holders. You're in the Datum network and provide a fuel enabling transactions on the Datum network. Datum focuses on empowering the users, the source of data, and Datum is open source and free to participate. Fees are paid to store data, access stored data, and rewards are paid out for submitting data. Privacy. Each piece of data in the Datum network is marked with usage terms during the encryption. This way the users, the source of the data, can control in what way their data is to be shared and used by others. The usage terms are controlled by the data token smart contract. Users have full control over privacy settings and can fine-tune with whom to share data. Share disabled, share with specific, identified and known data consumers, share with specific, identified and known data consumers for a minimum fee, share with everyone for a minimum fee. Datum client. The Datum client empowers users to take control of all their data and optionally share or sell their data through the Datum network. The Datum client is being designed for a large number of various platforms such as mobile and desktop. We are also designing support for embedded device platforms using IoT devices, electric cars, etc. to unlock the value of such device data. In the first phase, Datum client will be offered as mobile app for iOS and Android, focusing on the following key development goals: overview of stored data, overview of data token holdings, simple privacy controls, detailed data access reports focused on end user adoption. Full transparency means users can inspect the data that is being transmitted at any time. Traceable access. Users can trace who accessed their data at any time. Open data. To allow humanitarian and other legitimate projects access to the data, this can register as projects. User client shows currently running projects requesting data access, and users can control whether to give access or not based on their decision. An example could information from digital health devices to medical institutions and researchers, or IoT devices in case of accidents such as natural disasters. Datum, the data network. Datum solves the following key problems. By focusing on data represented as key or value pairs, Datum ensures that availability, latency, and queryability or searchability are preserved and incentivized or rewarded. All data is encrypted and protected using AES 256 GCM with 256-bit key size for every 128-bit block, ensuring data integrity. First, data storage. A. Decentralized, not controlled by any single party. B. Secure, encrypted at source and immutable. C. Performant. Firstly, latency. Secondly, throughput. And D. Functionality rich. Firstly, able to query data. Secondly, able to search data. And 2. marketplace. A. Request data. B. Bid for data. C. Sell data. User specs. The user is looking to solve the following criteria. First, secure. Data is encrypted at source. Second, tamper-proof. Data is immutable. Third, unlock value. Data can be monetized. Next, storage. Decentralized storage. Privacy. Data is stored anonymously. And sixth, control. Users stays in control of critical points such as A. Life of data. B. Detail of data. C. Future use of data. Data consumers. Data consumers can request for data. Ultimately, it is down to individual network users to grant access to data. The credibility of data consumers is an important aspect. As such, data consumers should be incentivized to build a trusted track record in handling data responsibly. The Datum network puts great importance on Know Your Customer, while there is an industry focus on Know Your Customer. There is hardly anything advocating users' right to know their counterparty. The Datum network fixes this by empowering its users to determine who gets access to their data. Data consumers can choose to disclose the following or nothing: identity, general privacy policy, use of data, lifetime of data, Datum network trust rating. Regarding data requests, consumers can specify further data-specific items, use of data, and lifetime of data. Data network incentives. Various parties and stakeholders making up to the Datum network have different incentives. Users, control of use of data, secure and infinitely scalable data storage, and monetization of data. Data consumers, direct access to validated and verifiable data, and lower costs by eliminating data broker middlemen. Storage node, rewards for hosting data and providing compute power. Data validation. Initially, the Datum network will rely on buyers to validate data and regulate fake or invalid data. However, the data validation mechanism can be implemented going forward, and Datum also plans to implement a trust ranking system for all users. This includes owners of data and buyers of data, as well as storage node operators. Firstly, users can link their data to their verified identities such as a UPort or Civic. Secondly, users can enrich their data with social media and other profiles. And next, users can enrich their data with trusted third-party validators. An algorithm based on scientific method consensus, such as D-Sensor Sense-Making 4, can be implemented. Use cases. User submits data and gets paid by a consumer. First, user submits a piece of data to the Datum network using the client software. The user pays gas to submit the data. As the data is encrypted, only the users can provide a decryption key to all the interested parties. Second, a storage node receives the data and stores the data. The data is replicated to many other storage nodes. Third, a data consumer declares interest to purchase the piece of data. Fourth, the user receives a data purchase request with the details such as the purchaser and price offered. He can agree to the purchase request to counteroffer with a modified proposal. And last, the user accepts the proposal, the user receives data tokens, and the decryption key is sent to the data consumers who pays in that tokens. More detailed information can be found in links from description. Thanks for watching. For today this is the end. Subscribe to my channel. Invest and make money. Good luck.
This is Datum, a pretty jolly bit of data. And these are his friends, 2.5 quintillion of them being created each day. You may wonder where they all come from. That's easy. From us. All of us. We leave this trail of digital bits behind us as we go through life, and these bits are collected into a mirror image of you, the virtual you. But the virtual you is not owned by you, and that doesn't seem right. Large corporations exploit your data without rewarding you in return. But what if there was a way that you could own and control this data? An avatar, perhaps, that sweeps up all your data and stores it safely in a global network that is not owned and controlled by any large entity. A network where your data is encrypted securely and you are the only one who has the keys. A network where you decide whom to share with and under what terms. And this is a wonderful thing because it protects your privacy and rewards you for what is yours. Let's get data back under our control, where we can own our virtual self and manage it responsibly.